a entertainment level, they could not sell away all their good faith. On a personal level,
and then WWE said good faith.
They once again did their Black Tuesday or Black Wednesday spring cleaning, where they really now spring cleaning has been a thing for a long ass time.
Yes,
forever. It's always been a thing. I
feel like they should, like, if you're WWE, I don't know that I would have done it on a Wednesday, where if AEW really wanted to, they could have just fired shots about it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't.
But AEW will do whatever they want. No, it was yesterday. It was Thursday.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah, Black Wednesday was last year.
Days don't exist.
Yeah, so yeah. But I'm sure we'll see something about it on
of course,
on Dynamite.
Nobody will care will care about it at that point anymore, and it'll be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Spring cleaning happens. It will always happen. It's just part of life. When you have so many roster members, eventually you have to release people. And after WrestleMania is normally the time they do it. I'm sure new contracts and stuff like that happen. But with this instance, especially after last year, where there was so much hullabaloo about doing it during a pandemic and all these record profits and stuff like that, paired with the talent pool and just I am shocked personally. And I know it happens every year. I know. But Samoa Joe. Now, from what I hear, Samoa Joe wanted to wrestle and he couldn't get cleared, so it seems like a mutual thing. It's okay. I'm going to let that slide. He's a great commentator, but
I also let that slide because I know for a fact Samoa Joe is good. He will get that much money. If he wants the same amount of money he was making in WWE, AEW will give it to him. I only say AEW because I think they're the only place that could afford a WWE contract.
Yeah.
But like, if whatever he wants to do, someone's going to let him.
Mm-hmm.
Samoa Joe will not be affected by this, I don't think.
But what I will say is there were times where he should have been the guy. Whether it be
won the belt
on SmackDown, where during an era where that just happened, where there was a time on SmackDown where it's like, sometimes Raw is like, yeah, Brock's going to hold his title. Whoever's going to hold his title for an X amount of time. SmackDown was like, okay, we're giving people opportunities. Should have been the guy there. Everyone believed that he could legitimately beat Brock Lesnar. There was a time for that. There were many times for many things for him to do a lot of things, and they just never quite pulled the trigger. Now, that could be for injuries or whatever the fuck, but there were times where that should have happened. I'm not going to say every person should be a world champion, but there are times where you could have done a lot more with him.
But Samoa Joe isn't every person. Samoa Joe is
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why when he went to NXT, it was almost immediate. I am the world champion now. He's a fucking star. Now, you're mad I put this man second on my list.
I'm not mad. It's very Khris to put him second.
Tucker. For the life of me, I cannot understand what the fuck is wrong with this company in tag teams. And I know you're probably like, you said Tucker besides the IIConics. Listen, I love the IIConics too. I probably love them more than I love Heavy Machinery. Heavy Machinery was literally so beloved and so cared about that Otis won Money in the Bank and people were not like burning houses down with pitchforks. That's how beloved they were. And instead of carrying that momentum and doing good things, they put Tucker into a jealousy angle, stripped him of everything that was Tucker, which was Heavy Machinery, ended up turning Otis heel and teaming him with somebody else, and then releases the motherfucker. What? You could have turned Heavy Machinery heel with Chad Gable. You could have just kept Heavy Machinery going. You could have done a litany of things. But you knew, and everyone knew, the second that they split Heavy Machinery, unfortunately, we all knew this was going to go for Tucker. Why? Heavy Machinery was good. You know who the SmackDown Tag Team Champions are, Jake?
Isn't it Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode?
What the fuck? What is going on? Bullshit. Shut up. What are you doing? Fuck. God damn it, bro. And the IIConics. You have women tag titles with no official women tag teams. Every woman tag team besides the Riot Squad is just mishmashed together. Where the fuck do you get off doing this, bro? What is their malfunction with people that can get over and have just people like them? People love the IIConics together. And if Peyton Royce learned how to shut the fuck up separately, it would be fine. Everyone loved Billie Kay. Everyone's like, this is great. And they simply do nothing with her. She was she not on Mania? Doing a bit?
Yeah, she was with Carmella.
What the fuck? Mickie James. Mickie James hasn't been doing much, but you can't sit here and tell me that you could have done something valuable with her. A goodbye match, a retirement match. Literally, in WWE 2K20 My Career Mode, there is a Mickie James retirement match for the belt. If you're gonna let 2K have a better storyline than you, then you're fucked. That's all I gotta say about that. You're sick in the fucking head.
If Mickie James wants to still wrestle, someone's gonna cash in on that.
Absolutely.
Because she's still a star.
She's still a star. And she has such a... Chelsea Green. Now, I think Chelsea Green, hot mess, Chelsea Green era is great. And I understand that every time that she got to that point, there were a lot of injuries and stuff like that. But once again, I think she was healed pretty fine. And they were teasing stuff for her and Mickie James.
They just gave her a new contract.
I just don't get it, bro.
Okay, didn't Impact kill her off? Did she die in Impact?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, I'm pretty sure...
That was Mickie James. Impact loves killing
I'm
Impact loves
almost
killing
positive
people.
Laurel Van Ness died in Impact. I need her to go back to Impact, like reincarnated.
Yeah, man. She's great. She's great. That's a great, and AEW would be great for her too. I hope all these women go to AEW, honestly, because they fucking need it. Mojo Rawley.
I kind of disagree now. I think everyone they need for their women's division is like already there. They just got to start building around
they need a women's tag team. Maybe not for belts, but I think they need. They don't have like we are two women that team together. I feel like they had Ty Conti and
Anna Jay, but Anna Jay's hurt. But
Mojo Rawley. Now, what kind of sick fuck releases Gronk's best friend? That man
he served his purpose. Gronk ain't coming back.
That man got you Gronk for WrestleMania. He got Gronk in the video games, Gronk action figure. He did that for you. And you're like, all right, move along. He got the pounce in the video games. Mojo Rawley will never not be on my good side. He ain't hype. They gave him a little mirror gimmick. How hard is it to fucking just have a hype nigga on your roster that just likes to be hype? Everyone likes to be hype.
He don't get hype.
They don't get hype. They don't get hype, apparently. Fuck.
He stays hype.
Bo Dallas, that nigga is fine. He good. He's great. He got that Rotunda family money.
Oh, he's doing great.
He on a farm.
He's got a farm, bro. And you know who's on that farm?
He doing real estate. That nigga's ecstatic. I'm sure he's
Bo
great.
Dallas is set.
I'm sure he's great.
He's in a better spot than the Fiend right now.
Yeah. Okay. That was unnecessary. He's fine. He's good. He's good money. I'm sure they should have done more with him too. The fact that
best NXT champion ever.
The fact that Bo's NXT stuff never came to the WWE main roster. The fact that there was no Bo and Bailey. The fact that there was just no.
When he first came up, the Bo leave gimmick, and they let the streak get to like 8. No, he should have straight up had a Goldberg streak beating jobbers. He should have that streak should have got to like 100.
If there's one thing Triple H does know for a good part, it's gimmicks in NXT. He does presentation and a lot of stuff. And that's one thing that they were doing really well.
The segment where Bo Dallas gets like ejected from Full Sail
is all-timer. All-timer. And that would
maybe
make
the best NXT segment
television
ever.
So much more entertaining if they did stuff like that. And then Wesley Blake. Now,
I feel so bad for this motherfucker.
Now, first things first. Blake Murphy ain't doing a fucking damn thing. Maybe they don't want to do it. Maybe they're not into it. But I personally think it would be so fucking icy. It would have been for Blake and Murphy to be back a tag team division running shit. Because they were phenomenal and they never got a run on WWE TV. I don't think they did. It's stupid, nonsensical, idiotic. Now, I know I might sound like a coon with this one. I personally thought the Forgotten Sons' first promo was very interesting because they were Army vets and they were like, no one gives a fuck about us. And that hurts my soul. I think that's an interesting thing. Week 2, off the rails. Week 2, I was like, okay, this is a little bit magaga for me.
They jumped on the rail. They were 50-50 in it, and then
they ollie 50-50 kick flipped off the rails. It was kind of crazy.
They did not land.
Yes. And then Gunner, Chad Lale, I don't know his real fucking performer name. I know that nigga's name is Chad Lale. Gunner, what's his WWE name?
Jackson Riker.
Jackson with an X, couldn't shut the fuck up and got them taken off of TV. And then you know what happened, Jake? The 2 motherfuckers that were off of TV got released and still here.
Well, Steve Cutler fucked them over too, but for throwing COVID parties.
That too. Yeah, it don't matter. Wesley Blake.
Blake got fucked over by both his partners and then got fired. He's got fucking kids.
So does Tucker.
Who?
Tucker.
Tucky. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for Tucky. I feel Wesley Blake got taken off TV, not his fault in any way, and he's fucking good.
You trying to say Tucker's not good?
I've never really seen Tucker wrestle except for in Heavy Machinery.
Yeah, that's why you're not emotional attached to him. That's why. And finally,
I have no emotional attachment to Tucker. I hope everybody does great. I hope everybody lands on their feet.
Finally, Kalisto. I have a theory. I don't know. It's just a game theory. There has literally only been one wrestler that has ever worn a mask that has succeeded in North America to a mass level. You can try and tell me that there's another one, but there isn't. It's Rey Mysterio. This is why WCW took the mask off him. Because they knew there is a ceiling for whatever reason. I can't explain it. North America, you wear a mask, you're fucked. Everywhere else, fine, great, cool. You wear a mask, you're fucked. I don't know why. Now, Filthy Animals Ray was sick. I'm getting off topic. I just love the Filthy Animals. What the fuck? Kalisto is one of the best wrestlers in the world. He reinvented his body. He was doing promos on SmackDown where he, or maybe it wasn't on SmackDown, maybe it was just on Twitter. I think it was on SmackDown actually. Where he reinvented his gimmick. First of all, no offense. Lucha House Party right there. No offense. Not to be rude. I'm not saying release them.
Nothing against Lucha House Party, but Lince Dorado survived this? He survived it?
I just don't understand. I don't want nobody to lose their jobs. But
no,
there are just so many, and maybe we'll never know the full side. Maybe he wanted more money. We'll never know. There's so much you could do with Kalisto. They never properly sold Kalisto masks. They never gave him the opportunity to fucking properly just do things. Give him a manager. Just let him wrestle. Just let niggas wrestle. Put him to NXT and just let him wrestle.
When they did let Kalisto show out,
every time he showed out.
I don't know how he didn't become a bigger star after doing the Salida del Sol off the ladder. Bro. Ridiculous. That's one of the most dangerous things I've ever seen anyone do. He had to go fully backwards, upside down on the top of a ladder. And trust that whichever Uso it wasn't going to fucking drop him.
You can't tell me that Kalisto versus Santos Escobar wouldn't go crazy. In NXT, you can't tell me that you can't... Do you have
Kalisto and Kushida.
Of a whole cruiserweight division, a whole cruiserweight title, you can't tell me that he wouldn't go IC NXT and he wouldn't be happier with it. Still in Florida, just getting paid to wrestle.
I honestly don't think Kalisto ever got to show off like the shit he did in
he
PWG.
Never did. He never fucking did. At no
He's
point
better
did Kalisto...
than people even know.
At no point did he ever get to go back to the fucking Samurai Del Sol era of Kalisto. He never got to show off the way that he was. Maybe in early NXT, like early, but on main roster TV, he never did. And he's so fucking good. And I don't know, man. And then just to top it all off, let me make sure that no one else got released. Let me, because I heard that they're doing more rounds of releases. It's about 7 p.m.
I heard that, but then I didn't see any names or anything.
Yeah, I don't see any names either. No, there are no other releases. Which is a problem. Because you got these fucking pedophiles still signed. These abusers still signed. Bro, Jordan Devlin had the Cruiserweight title, came over to America to lose it, and he talks to Kushida. Hey, mate, hold that belt for me. I'll be back real soon, ain't it? Fuck off. Leave. Nobody wants you here. You're talking budget cuts. NXT UK exists. Nobody watching that shit. More people listen to this podcast than watch NXT UK.
This is the part. Okay, releases happen. It is a company. It's like a sports team. Players have to get released. I understand. You're gonna release wrestlers. I think it's stupid that like these were the wrestlers you picked. I think that's just stupid. The part that pisses me off is when they're like, "Oh, we have to make budget cuts." Why?
You made $1 billion off of selling the greatest app of all time. You don't have to make it. You don't. It's just a lie.
They made like $300,000 selling 4 NFTs this weekend.
And here's the thing, man.
They made record profits last year. They don't have to pay for house shows. They don't have to pay for touring right now. They don't have to pay for anything.
Here's the thing. If you let any of these people, I'm talking IIConics, Heavy Machinery, Full Force, Kalisto, if you properly gave them time, care, and attention, you would make that money back tenfold. How many good t-shirts has Samoa Joe had? How many good t-shirts have the IIConics had? How many you could make this money, bro, but they don't. And this is the problem with this company is that they do dumb shit all the time on an entertainment level and a financial level because they don't really not financial, I should say, company firing, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
They'll have Velveteen Dream, who's essentially lost all support. The
wrestlers don't even like that motherfucker.
Austin Theory, Jordan Devlin, every tweet, why?
Josh Briggs got a contract. The fact that I can't think of all of them off the top of my head is very concerning.
And unfortunately, as much as we like it, they signed 40 people every 3 months. I know we're lovely, happy to see all these people get signed, but then they sign all these people.
I like it for them because I want my favorite wrestlers to make money, but I also want them to do something that I want to watch.
But they are signing them to lower money contracts and getting more people for less money. And then they're like, oh, well, what the fuck is Kalisto here getting paid X amount of money for him? We just got 15 people.
Ooh, we got Blake Christian. We don't need Kalisto.
And then they're never going to do anything with him. It just sucks, man. I hate release day. I think I don't want people to lose their jobs, but if people have to lose their jobs, there are hundreds of people that you have fucking hoarding away, doing absolute nothing, absolute dog shit performers and wrestlers, and you don't put any fucking faith and money behind them. And this is just a shocking class of people. Like back in the day when you were like, oh yeah, Bam Neely got released, that sucks for him, but Bam Neely. Nigga, Joe, Kalisto?
Samoa Joe!
That's crazy, man. I think that's it, though, for this week. I think that's all we
do. Last thing I gotta say is Kevin Dunn, you bucktooth piece of shit. Fucking quit. Retire. I don't care. Stop.
What'd he do? Oh my God.
He said that, report said that he said he didn't get Billie Kay, and that's why she got released. He didn't understand. He didn't like her.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Because
it makes sense. I'm just tired of that bucktooth piece of shit ruining everything. Like, okay, if it was just that, like if he was just like a...
That's what Jorgen Von Strangle be saying. Timmy Turner.
That's what Squidward be saying at home.
I'm tired of that bucktooth piece of shit. That was a bad... All right.
Yeah, not great. But it's always something else every time. Like, nobody knows anything about Kevin Dunn really, but every time there's a report about him, it's like, oh, he thought this amazing wrestler was dog shit, and then it doesn't help that WWE production makes me want to fucking die. So
yeah, wrestling would be funner if things were good, and that will never not be true. I hope everyone here gets a job and makes a shit ton of money. Bo Dallas is fine.
Bo Dallas is doing great.
I hope Bo Dallas
knew that shit was
even
coming.
more, but Bo Dallas is fine.
Bo Dallas picked up the phone with a smile on his face. He was not upset.
Bo Dallas saw the Stanford Connecticut. Yeah, I know. And put it down. It was like, we're good. I hope that nigga is set for life, and I hope that he's good because his life seems great, and I hope I'm right about that. Everybody else, including him, I hope y'all niggas I hope they succeed. This is weird, man. This is weird that they do this. And just to do it I never liked the way that they did it. Like on the website, like
Yeah.
pick like I don't know. It was always we got to release them,
And the fact that they always do it one at a time always makes me feel like they're doing it like as John Laurinaitis makes the phone calls.
Yeah.
And I don't like that either.